Robyn has worked very hard over the years to make sure that Kody never replaces her as the newest favorite wife. Now, while the odds of Kody ever taking another wife and replacing Robyn as the newest wife was pretty low for years, but it was never zero. Kody actually made this known pretty early on. During season 4, the adults sat down and they actually took questions from viewers and they answered them. It was an entire episode. A couple of the answers I thought were particularly relevant to the current family dynamic some 10 plus years later. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. I really hope you guys have been having a wonderful holiday season. I cannot believe that there is only a few days left in 2022. In 2023, I am going to have another whole ass baby. Wild. The other day, I was reading through one of the Sister Wives subreddits, as I am known to do in my free time. I saw a clip posted, and it was from back in season 4, where Kody discusses whether or not he would ever take another wife. In my opinion, and I think the reason why it was posted, is it is a very telling clip considering what the family dynamic is in this present day. So I actually decided to go back and rewatch the entire episode. And I gotta say, there were a couple answers to some questions where I was like, ooh, this is some eerie foreshadowing. The episode in question is season 4, episode 4, and it was titled, You Asked, Brown's Answer. According to Discovery Plus, this episode aired in May of 2012, which was a little less than 2 years since the show premiered. At this point, Robyn had just given birth to Solomon a few months earlier. And Kody and the Sister Wives sit down to answer questions submitted by viewers. Wouldn't it be something if they did that present day? Let's start off with the first clip that made me go, we need to talk about this. A viewer asked about jealousy, and Christine's answer was very telling to me for several reasons.
Or have you ever been jealous of Janelle? Or yes, but so minor. In comparison to how I felt after Robyn came into the family, no, I never felt jealous. Until Robyn came into the family, I was the last wife. And jealousy is a normal emotion where a new wife is coming along. It's been a long time since there's been a new wife. And that's really where my source of unhappiness is coming from.
So Christine reveals in this clip that she had never known true jealousy until Robyn came into the family. Kody married Mary, Janelle, and Christine in rapid succession. And then for 16 years, while they were having a bunch of kids, they existed as one husband and 3 wives. I think we can all look back and agree that when Kody incorporated Robyn into the family, it was extremely poorly executed. And it truly had ramifications for the entire family. Over the years since the show has been on, viewers, we've all talked about how really messed up we thought it was that Kody was courting Robyn while Christine was giving birth to Truly, like literally. That's actually not the first time that Kody added a wife while another wife was pregnant. Kody actually married Christine just mere months before Logan was born. I think that the real issue here was that with Kody's first 3 marriages, he was really driven by his belief in adhering to the principle. Love was an afterthought, and it doesn't appear that romance was really at the forefront of any of these early marriages. Kody really made strategic and advantageous moves when considering who he was going to marry in his early 20s. Fast forward 16 years, Robyn was really a lust move. And that really changed the family dynamic. That's pretty obvious. So while Kody did marry Christine while he was expecting a child with Janelle, it doesn't appear that he completely absconded from the experience of welcoming a child into the world quite the same way that he did with Truly. I want to table the topic of jealousy for just a moment. We will circle back to it towards the end of the video. So the next clip that I want to talk about was the clip that was posted to the subreddit Sister Wives. And it was a viewer question about the possibility of Kody taking a fifth wife.
Will there be another wife down the road of life? How do you share enough time with ones that you have now?
So the answer is no, I won't be marrying again. Every single week of my life, I have one of my wives actually say, I miss you and I'm lonely. And so I'm feeling in a way that my life is very spread thin already. And so the consideration of a fifth wife is almost an absolute no. And the reason it's an almost is because I'm open to some kind of inspiration, because had we said no after 3, then Robyn would have never been in our family.
You better not be interested in a fifth wife.
That's not what I'm saying. Have you found someone again? Were you looking again?
I'm gonna strangle you.
Cody tells us that the chances of him taking a fifth wife are low, but they are never 0. And this is just mere months after Robyn gave birth to Solomon. The sad fact is that in this type of polygamy, if you are a woman, you are just one. You are a number. You are never the one. And this is true even for Robyn. I mean, Robyn looks absolutely pissed in this clip, hearing Kody reveal that it's never an absolute no to adding another wife. Robyn actually says, "You better not be adding another wife. I will strangle you." I think just in her saying that, it's pretty obvious from the get-go that Robyn coming into the family, her intention was never to really experience the full dynamic of what plural marriage or having sister wives was all about. The only reason why Robyn considered coming into a plural family was that she would ultimately be the shiny new favorite wife forever and always. That's what she was interested in. Honestly, with this intention, the Brown family was the perfect setup for Robyn. This was 3 women significantly older than her that married Kody all around the same time. They had served their purpose as far as producing children, so when Robyn came into the family being super young, attractive, and fertile, it could be the Robyn show. And the wives would still be there for Robyn to benefit from different aspects of polygamy, especially plural marriage involving Kody Brown. Funny that Robyn waltzes into the Brown family orbit right as rumblings of a reality TV show start buzzing around the family. Robyn comes into the family, she doesn't have to work, and she gets her credit card debt paid off that she had when she came into the family. This is a win-win situation. But here is where Robyn messed up. She worked very hard for many years to make sure that Kody's life was the easiest at her house, and she really isolated herself and her kids from the rest of the family. Kody didn't have to parent. He didn't have to do household work. Every day was meant to be a honeymoon when he was at Robyn's, and Robyn didn't have any allegiances to any of the other wives or the other kids. Kody's obvious preference for shiny new Robyn and her compliance and loyalty led Kody to essentially abandon his 3 other households. It took a while, but this really fractured his relationship with his 13 other kids, and it drove his 3 original wives away. Now let's circle back to what Christine was saying about jealousy in this episode, while keeping in mind what Kody is saying about the possibility for more wives. Robyn, at her shiniest and newest, was still never enough for Kody to say absolutely no to taking another wife. Christine reveals here in this episode that after 16 years of marriage, after raising all of Kody's kids and navigating sharing her husband with 2 other wives, she really did not know the true sting of jealousy until Robyn came into the picture. These were emotions that she struggled with reconciling for years on her own because Kody did such a poor job of incorporating Robyn into the family and then still dividing his time equally. This has been a problem that he has had for years, it seems. His preference for her was obvious, and Robyn capitalized on that. Adding Robyn into the family not only had detrimental effects on Kody's existing marriages, but it also had detrimental effects on not only his biological children, but Robyn's children as well. Truly was essentially abandoned at birth by Kody. And Kody and Robyn thought that they could just force her kids upon the rest of the family and that everything would just work itself out. Robyn literally said, and Kody admired the fact that she was like, this is your father. These are your siblings. You will be a brown child now and forever. The end. There was absolutely no professional consultation on how to navigate blending a family like this, and they really did a poor job. I think it's pretty obvious too that Robyn will absolutely not be able to handle becoming a Mary, Janelle, or Christine, aka the afterthought wife. At this point, I feel like it's safe to say that Robyn has produced all the children she is going to produce. And from what we've heard about the kids who have spoken out and from Kody and Robyn themselves, they still consider themselves to be religious. After 16 years, Kody courted Robyn. This was when fertility and what little romance there was in his existing marriages were starting to wind down. We know from a lot of what the wives have said that it seems like Kody has about a decade in him before he loses interest in working on any marital issues that might arise. And at this point, he's been married to Robyn for 12 plus years, so the timing seems right. Robyn is now around the age the other wives were, where Kody got the itch to add another wife. The stage really could not be set any better for Kody to add another wife at this point. With interest so clearly going towards Janelle and Christine and possibly Mary if she truly decides to strike out on her own, if that is the way that the show is going to focus going forward, Kody needs to do something to keep viewer interest on him and Robyn, but mostly him. He's mostly concerned about himself. At this point, Christine is completely gone. He never sees Mary. He hasn't for years. He's down to visits at Janelle's, which is what Savannah calls it when he comes over. And Janelle refers to them as separated. Back in season 4, Kody's reasoning for not wanting to add another wife, it wasn't because he felt that his family was complete with Robyn. It was because he felt like he was just spread too thin. He wasn't sure he could find time for another wife, and now it looks like his schedule is opening up quite a bit. Let me know your thoughts on these clips down in the comment, and if you have some spare time, go back and watch that episode, season 4, episode 4. I find it quite insightful given what the family dynamics are now. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at realiteasquad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.